Scammers stole $15,000 from me, so I shut them down. I was scammed when I was trying to sell my timeshare. I know I should have been more careful. And after paying them $15,000, I was trying to get back at least some of my money. The person I was talking to said I would receive a refund but never received anything. I contacted the Attorney General in the state. They said they were in and was told they could not reach them. So the next time I talked to them, I conference in the person from Consumer Complaints, and she was able to talk with him. But he just have her double talk on why there were so many complaints. So I started a plan. The Revenge. I work in high tech, and I went to their website and copied every screen they had and made my own, with the word scammer in big red letters across the page. After I had all the pages created, I created my own site with the same name as this, except mine had the word scam at the end. I used a popular web hosting site to create my Send website and publish it with my domain name. It cost me $90 for 1 year. I even had other people who scammed by them contact me on my website. I tested my website using other computers to Google their name, and my website name showed up right under theirs. So anyone who Googled their name would see the scammer's site and mine next to each other. It took about 3 months and their website was taken down. Another 3 months and their phone number was disconnected. So I basically put them out of business because they would not refund any money from me. I would have been happy with $5,000 refunded and consider the $10,000 a lesson learned. Still do not know what happened to them, but about 1 year later I got a call from another company somewhere else, but it had the exact same setup. I just ignored them. Lesson learned. So the revenge is that after a year, you're still out $15K and they moved on? Savage. I'm guessing they just changed their name and number after scamming enough people with that name. You gave someone $15K and you were the one selling. You got anything else for sale? This definitely is not revenge. It's usual for scammer companies to change their name after a few months and operate under a new name doing the same business. If anything, you caused them a minor inconvenience. Not an expert. All my knowledge comes from Jim Browning and Carl Rock videos. I work in high tech, you certainly do. So I basically put them out of business. Yeah. Nah. They will just create a new business name and website and be back at it before your PC boots. It's called phoenixing. Let the first company burn and raise a new one from the ashes. Same people, same business model, same scams, just new victims. In the end, they won your $15,000 plus others. This isn't any sort of revenge and sounds suspiciously like a cut-down version of a story posted in another revenge Reddit. Not pro-revenge, but rather a tale in how to bend over and take it, while having fantasies of revenge that don't come true. Paragraphs are your friend. Scammers usually change their name after a certain period of time has passed. So your actions may have been in vain. There was a news story about a Texas builder who did shoddy work. Once he had a certain number of complaints, he would close down his business and incorporate under another name. Scammers always have another alias ready. All they did was change their name and phone number. You were out $15,090 for nothing, dude. 1 year later I got a call from another company somewhere else, but it had the exact same setup. Probably the same company that just moved under a different name. This isn't pro-revenge, it hardly even be considered petty. You're still out $15,000 plus. Spent God knows how many hours, days on all of this. Payback. only to slightly inconvenience them. I build websites. I was under the impression that it take time before Google has their robot notice your new link. Also, obviously they just changed domain like con artists do once in a while. Sad story. Timeshare. You bought it and that was the first scam. Never buy timeshare. Had a good laugh at ops expense to many damn savages in the comments. I guarantee you they just changed their name LMAO. How do you Reverb manage to pay someone while trying to sell something and not get a red flag when they asked for payment? Lesson learned? As if they would care, they can just make a new site and still have your money. You didn't get revenge on anything lol. They just changed their number and domain. For someone that claims to be in high-tech, you don't seem very high-tech. While not helpful for you now, I happen to know about a great resource to protect yourself against timeshare scams. https://www.arello.org/resources/timeshare-consumer-protection/. The timeshare industry is going to great lengths to discredit any group that is getting people out of their timeshares, including filing dozens of frivolous lawsuits against the individual attorneys doing the legal work for people. The fraudsters are the timeshare companies. This poorly written non-revenge story reeks of someone that does not even understand what this Reddit is about. Hate to break this to you, bro. You didn't do squat to the scammers. They just relaunched under a new name, a new number and a new website. And that was always the plan. They would have amassed as much negativity and heightened scrutiny from their several victims as they could stand, and then move to fresh prey. I know, 'cause I got scammed similarly. I am still pretty much embarrassed for having fallen for their scam. But I know the blueprint of their plans now. No refunds. Ever. But string along people with new hope and new deadlines as much as possible. Be unreachable, unavailable on phone. Then gradually restrict your working hours to correspond to the most inconvenient for most customers. Then fail to keep even those timelines anyway. Especially if you try to take an appointment. Change email IDs, pass on to new managers, who would restart the clock on whatever discussions or timelines were arrived at earlier, and then slowly disappear. By that time, they've had their target quota of gullible idiots like me met, and they can simply start afresh, happy in the knowledge that there's a sucker born every minute.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.